Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we finally got done with our Jeepers Creepers film commentary for all the three films, and I'm going to go ahead and rank each one of these films. So we got to bring up our TV, boing, and we are going to go ahead and dive into number 3. I'm not going to waste too much time talking about these, but I will just give you my personal opinion on how I would rank them. So here we go, we're going to dive right into number 3, and number 3 should be no surprise. It's Jeepers Creepers 2. No, I'm just kidding, it's Jeepers Creepers 3, obviously. It's fucking Jeepers Creepers 3. That piece of shit is number 3. Me and my buddy Michael watched this the other day. Our commentary's on the channel now, so go ahead and go over there and watch it. Watch the whole trilogy if you want along with us. But this film, you could just tell in our commentary that we did not enjoy this from practically start to finish. There was like maybe 1 or 2 scenes in the entire movie that were okay, but there was nothing above great, memorable. There's nothing memorable about Jeepers Creepers 3 because they decided to throw way too much in there, things that we just didn't care about. The characters sucked. There was no cool characters, nothing you can root for in this movie. At least, with the second movie, The Bus, there was something memorable. Every character, they were by the note kind of characters, but they were still more interesting, and you were stuck with them for most of the time. This one keeps switching back from character to another character, trying to introduce characters you just didn't care, you didn't know, and they try to make them emotionally sad, or like when they died, they try to get they were trying to push emotion on you, and it just did not work. And the creeper is just not scary. Nothing in this movie was done right. Everything was done completely wrong, giving us a premise we just did not care for. So yeah, Jeepers Creepers 3 is at the bottom of the barrel. It's just stupid. It's bad.
Where's Creepers? What? Wasn't that the song the guy sang or something?
Okay, moving on from that shit pile, now let's go on to the more satisfying and the more creepier movies, and hitting it off with the better ones is Jeepers Creepers 2. I think it's really safe to say that every movie after the first movie are just not as good, but Jeepers Creepers 2 at least was very fun. It was interesting. The premise was actually a decent premise. It was very memorable. It was creepy at some points, like actually creepy. Some of the character choices were actually very, very decent. Like, I'm not going to say, like, every character choice was actually perfect and weren't annoying and stuff, but at least they were more tolerable, and there was at least a couple of characters that you could root for in this movie, instead of that third movie with the dad going after the creature for revenge for killing his son in the beginning. I mean, that whole opening scene with the son was absolutely one of the best moments. And in my personal opinion, like in horror movie history, it was just so suspenseful, it was so intense, you didn't know what was going to happen, you were hoping that he didn't get away, but everything you didn't want to see happen, it happens. So, I mean, everything, I like Jeepers Creepers 2, it's a very, very good thumbs-up horror film, and you really don't even have to see the first film to actually get into it, really. I mean, it kind of just, it's its own little story. So if you really want to check out Jeepers Creepers 2, but have been afraid to because maybe you saw Jeepers Creepers 3 and were like, ooh, I don't think I could watch any more of these films, please give Jeepers Creepers 2 a shot. I think you'll actually very much enjoy it. It's very solid.
Looks dead to me.
Jeepers Creepers 2.
Okay, obviously my number 1 pick is going to be the original Jeepers Creepers from 2001. It's one of my favorite horror movies, one of my favorite killers in all horror movies. It's one of them. It's like top 10 worthy for me. Look, I don't like the director. I know he's a piece of shit for being a pedophile. He's a piece of shit. Like, he should not be working in Hollywood. But the first film of Jeepers Creepers, I acknowledge being a great horror movie with great suspense, great atmosphere, a disturbing villain, fucking decent enough characters you actually want to root for and be like, yeah, you make some stupid decisions here and there, but you're actually kind of likable. Like Justin Long and his sister are very likable characters. I really, really dig them. Derry and Trish, fucking, they're fun. And the psychic they introduce, all the characters have mostly likable moments. Very unsettling movie. Please check out Jeepers Creepers. It's one of those films that one of those ones that does not get talked about enough. It's not like up there with Freddy, Jason, and Michael, obviously, but it's one of those ones I just feel like should be kind of up there with Jason, Michael, and Freddy. Because even, Jason, Michael, and Freddy have their shitters in their franchise, right? But the first 2 Jeepers Creepers films are actually pretty fucking... The first one's phenomenal. The second one's a pretty decent little sequel. So, I mean, and yeah, the third movie is obviously the bomb. It's god-awful. Like, I actually would say Jeepers Creepers 3 is worse than any Jason bad movie, Freddy bad movie, or even Michael bad movie. At least those films can be at least decently watchable. Jeepers Creepers 3 is just not watchable in general, but Jeepers Creepers 1 is absolutely one of those ones I consider to be a classic. It's like in my top 30 favorite films of all time. So, that's how I would rank these movies, guys. Please comment down below. Let me know how you would rank them. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be around the same as mine. because, you know, everybody hates Jeepers Creepers 3, right? So subscribe to the channel, like the video, do the whole fucking 9 yards, guys, and I'll check you out in the next video. Please, and please do take care.
You think he's dead?
They never are.
Jeepers Creepers.